Welcome back everybody to another Ngdl 2 battle. This week it's against the one of the only, the Killer Nacho. And today, just looking at his team, it seems pretty interesting. It has the Arceus, the Saucebuck, and Ninetales combo, and Drought, and more than likely the Chlorophyll Saucebuck, Special Wall, the Rockinid, more than likely a physical wall Uxie and Scrafty. And I got actually a superior. I traded that off last week for my circuitry. I got Porygon 2, a very weirded set, Mega Beedrill, Jirachi, Weavile, and Lycanroc. So, without further ado, let's see how this goes. So, I figured I didn't really know who else to really lead off with. I probably could have led off with Lycanroc, but I figured I'm gonna just go straight off the bat and leave us superior. As you can see, he actually goes straight off the bat with the God. And so I figured I wouldn't really know what else to do. I figured he might maybe Swords Dance. So I just went straight for the Leaf Storm. He probably went for the Swords Dance, predicting I might switch. But I figured I would just go straight for the Leaf Storm, since I actually do have some bulk in this superior in defense. So, he's actually a leftover set. So, as you can see, he's not going to go for the extreme speed, hoping it would kill. But actually, like I said, I got some bulk in this thing. Let's go for the second Leaf Storm, get the second boost, so I'm at +4. And it looks like a pretty early lead. And so he goes to Ninetales, probably thinking he's probably going to be able to live. Set up the Sun. But, as you can see, I might go for the Leaf Storm. And Shazam! I kill it. I get +6. And so, I'm already at an early 6-4 lead. But now he goes for the Saucebuck, and he's probably just go for the Horn Leech, kill me off. So that's kind of bad, but you know, what can you do? I've already got a pretty decent lead. Can't really complain too much just yet, because you know, that's superior actually did fairly good. So now, excuse me, I go for Jirachi. This is a Scarf Jirachi, by the way. But he's going to go into a Arachnid. I just go for the Iron Head, knowing that he has both the Uxie and the, I can't think of the name now. It'll come back to me eventually. The Dark Fighting. So I just go for the Iron Head for the time, for now. So I go now back, and I actually don't go back. I go into a Porygon 2 for the first time, thinking he might just go for the Sticky Webs. And so, he just munches on his leftovers, you know, same old. So, I actually predict a switch here. I didn't know to either go for Toxic or the Thunder Wave. But I figured, what the hell, I'll go just for the Thunder Wave, actually, predicting the Saucebuck. Toxic, just in case I wouldn't really have a whole much sweeping potential. So, you can only stay in a limited amount of time. But also, I actually want to go for Thunder Wave, so I actually have to slow this thing down. So, actually, I go back into Beedrill, so I can get rid of the Sticky Webs. He goes for the Swords Dance. Yeah, he actually predicted that switch probably nicely. If not, yeah. But yeah, I Mega Evolve now, knowing I'm pretty sure since I have very minimal speed investment actually in this Mega Beedrill. It's actually an Adamant, max attack, and some either special or regular defense. And very little speed. But yes, I go for these Sticky Webs. Just get rid of those for the later game. I switch out. I go back to Weavile, predicting him actually going for probably a Z move or a fighting move. Because I am sashed. So, as you can see, he's actually going for the Z fighting move. Like I have actually predicted fairly well. So, yeah, all out pummeling. I didn't really know what to go into. Didn't want to go to my Lycanroc, so I just figured I'd go to my Sash to Weavile, predicting something like this might likely happen. So, hits me to the Sash, He uses a Z move, which is actually pretty good. Don't know if it's wasted or not exactly in this case, but any good move nonetheless. So he goes back to Scrafty, get to Intimidate. I didn't really know what else to do at this point. I just went for the Bicycle Crash, just figuring might as well get the most damage and anything that I can. It does 25 give or take. So I go switch up my Weavile, go into Jirachi actually, because I didn't know what he would do. So he actually goes for the Power Up Punch. Probably thinking I would just let my Weavile to die. Actually, no. I actually wanted to switch it out for fodder later. So he goes back into Arachnid. I actually go for the Dazzling Gleam. This is a Jolly max speed, max attack. But I actually put on Dazzling Gleam on this thing for the coverage, actually, for that, Scrafty. So anyways, I go back into my Porygon 2. I think he actually goes for the Sticky Webs again, yes. So I just, switch into my Porygon 2, let this thing catch up for a second, but, yeah, for the time, I just figured I'd go for the Toxic, see what he would do, just in case he, went, I didn't know, because he might have gone back to the Frostbuck. But, I figured to go for the Toxic, just in case he went for the Uxie. He had to go for the Toxic himself. Going for the Toxic, we both Toxic each other. The thing that sucks is this is a, dual status recover. Dual status, one attacking move and recover. So it's more of like a kind of a wall, I guess, with Eviolite. So, he actually switches his Arachnid back into Scrafty. Yeah, that kind of phone laggish crap, whatever. Anyways, he goes, go to Scrafty, Intimidate. I just go for the just the damage with the, Tri-Attack. So, I switch. I think I go out in the Beedrill, actually. I think he actually predicts that and goes for the Fire Punch, which I thought was really great on this part. Knowing I might want to switch, thinking he might go for another fighting move, because he probably knew I probably want to switch into Beedrill to Defog. So, yeah, I go in my, I go for the Defog, while he switches back to Araquanid. There we go, I gotta slow down a little bit. Munched on his leftovers. I figured, just in case he wanted to attack, I think I went for the U-turn, actually, predicting he might actually go for the, Liquidation. And this is what I kept my, Weavile for later. So I go to my Weavile, he actually goes for the Liquidation. Nice prediction on my part, I think so. He goes for the Liquidation. Does that. I got a save switch into whatever I want. No Sticky Webs up. Got rid of. It was kind of late in the game, but you know, got rid of those. Wanted to get rid of those if anything. I go back into Beedrill. Just to get the. I wasn't sure if he wanted it to die or not, so I just went for the Poison Jab just in case. Because if anything came in, it's to do a lot of damage, no matter what. Because it is a max attack adaptability to make a Beedrill. So he goes into Uxie. I just figured the best thing I can probably just go for the U-turn. But this move was totally suckish, man. I got the crit U-turn. And we're talking after the match, you should go for the Reflect and Stealth Rocks. So, very bad part. I am so sorry. That crit definitely mattered. He goes back into Scrafty. I think I go for the Dazzling Gleam again, just for the shits and giggles. Yeah, I go for the Dazzling Gleam. Just get damage. Wasn't sure if you wanted to stay in or not. So I ended up just going back into my Porygon 2, just because it's basically just death fodder. He actually gets the miss on the jump kick, which I thought was really bad. Again, sorry for that. I am very sorry about that. I did not want you to miss that, because that would have killed anyways. I wanted to bring my Porygon 2 just for Death Slaughter. At this point, I just thought it useless at his point in the match, because he had the Sauce Buck and the Scrafty, both fighting types, and I probably could have kept it anyways. But anyways, I go for the try attack, and I get the freeze. But luckily, he actually thaws out. So, first turn thaw was actually good on his part. So, you know, I brought the hacks, he deserved the first turn thaw. So, yeah, I just basically let this thing die at this point. I just went for the toxic just because it was kind of pointless for this thing to stay alive. So, you know, I just wanted him to get the kill. Kind of felt bad also, but mainly because I didn't really want Porygon 2 anymore at this point. Dead weight. So I just go for Beedrill. It's already basically the game-ending kill. I just go for the U-turn, just kill it off. I haven't used my Lightning Rock at all yet, so I figured I just wanted to bring it in at least once and get the final kill. Yeah, so I just U-turn back. I U-turn actually to Lightning Rock the first time of the match, and just kind of be a greedy prick and go for the Z move. I wanted to actually show it off because I felt bad. He actually didn't get the kill with the Z move. I just kind of went overboard and wanted to get the kill with the Z move. So, you know, Z Brick Break. This Z Brick Break was actually for the off chance for probably either Arceus, Scrafty, you know, but, you know, got the use of the Sauce Buck, and I got a pointless crit. Useless crit is useless. So, you know, good game, The Killer Nacho, great game. I feel really bad for all the hacks, but, you know, I hope you get to battle again soon without Ngdl teams, and one of these days. It'll be a nice time, you know. Well, thanks for watching. Everyone have a good day, and like the video and subscribe. Have a good day.